SugarCity Morning Show.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. A most pleasant morning going out to everyone out there in TV land. Waking up this morning to this last day of 2019. Today is December 31st, New Year's Eve, and we want to say hello to all our viewers across the country, all the way from Punta Gorda, coming down the Southern Highway, all the way down to Dandriga, Placencia, Mango Creek and all those areas. Good morning to you. Good morning, Griga, once again. Also, Belmopan. Good morning to you all in Belmopan. Benquefijo del Carmen, San Jose Socots, San Ignacio, Santa Elena, Belmopan, San Pedro, La Isla, Bonita, Belize City, and also Orange Walk, Corozal, and surrounding areas. And to our friends catching us up on the World Wide Web, that's on our YouTube. Our show comes on every morning, SugarCity MorningShow Live. We say good morning to you and happy day today, happy Tuesday. It's a happy Tuesday, it's the last day of the year, and we are getting blessings right here in Orange Walk because it's raining here in Orange Walk. When it was raining this morning, I got up so early this morning, and when the rain started, I say, let me just relax a little while. When I looked, the time went by and say, wow, it's time to go to work. Thought it was holiday today, but no, today is that holiday. It's just that we are getting ready to celebrate the new year. Sorry. And we know that we have persons all the way there already gathered at Times Square in New York City. They are gathered at Times Square in New York City already, and they're waiting their turn. People they out there for yesterday morning, and they're waiting for the big countdown in New York City. We know that Sydney in Australia, they don't celebrate the New Year already. They don't say 2020. Well, a lot of Belize people say 2020 for Sunday, when that big 2020 fell. But folks will communicate with Delvey once again. Mr. Martinez is taking a little time to get here. Maybe the rain is keeping him back, or they try to enjoy much I bed before 2019 is over. So we want to say good morning, Delvey.
Good morning, Mr. Chucky, and everyone listening.
Sorry for waking up you so early, but the Lord led me to wake you up.
And that is okay, because I was up, thanks God.
Yeah, well, good morning once again, girl.
Good morning. How's the morning?
Well, thank God. It's good. We have blessings. When the showers, they come down, where parents used to say we're back, it's showers of blessings, right?
Blessing. Indeed. Showers of blessings.
Yeah, so thank God. I feel good. And yourself?
Well, I am too blessed to be stressed, Mr. Sheki. Thanks God. I can't complain.
I like that. Too blessed to be stressed. Well, let's go into the prayer, and then we'll have a slight little discussion, Delvey. But let's do the prayer.
Okay, sure. Almighty and Heavenly Father, Lord, we come before your throne humbly this morning, giving you thanks above all things for your breath and your gift of life. Thank you for guiding and protecting us safely throughout the night, and for blessing us with the blessing in itself to be a part of this day. And as we go about this day, Lord, I pray that you direct our paths, that wherever it is that our feet have been destined to go, Lord, that you be the guide that takes us to where we need to be. I pray for every person who may be listening, oh God. I pray that you may continue to shine your light in and through them. I pray healing where healing is due. I pray restoration where restoration is due, deliverance where deliverance is due, for you alone are God. I just give you thanks for your wonderful and your amazing grace. I pray for every person in this studio, Lord, that they may continue to do what you have placed on their hearts to do, and that they may bless others as well. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen, amen. I hear like Miss Betty say amen just now.
Miss Betty, they highlight the make parties and cards right now.
Oh, they make...
get up and help.
You have to get up and help, don't you? Yeah, I hear you, Miss Betty. Good morning. Well, Delvey... Yeah, you know... Yeah, morning. How's the morning? Well, thank God we are blessed. You ready for the new year?
Well, even if I'm already, let me have this action.
That's true, that Miss Betty. and we have to all. But I believe that, many people look at things to get ready for the new year, but we're supposed to ready for the becoming, right?
Exactly, because we don't know where they bring way.
And when did it come?
When did it come? We just go through it, but then we don't know what are the outcome at this new year. So we have to pray for what we want. For me, I pray for health and strength.
Yeah.
And, prosperity, and not only for me, for everybody.
Yeah, that's my prayer too, Miss Betty, for health, because once you got health, then you got the ability to move and try get things done, right? That's right. But Miss Betty, this year we're going through, lot of new babies were born, but we lost lot of loved ones in our life as well,
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. They're the ones I always pray for, and I pray that they had known the Lord, because losing our loved one is a hurtful thing, but knowing where they're going is the saddest thing.
Yeah, I know. But I saw, when one of my little brother died in Cookie Tree, I saw my dad stood there and he prayed, and he was the one that was doing the service, and he never really broke down, because he know that he is saved and my brother was saved as well. So we never really, I was surprised, that then I saw the real strength in how strong this is,
That's right. That's right. And only God could give you that strength, Mr. Check.
That's true, Mr. Betty. But at the same time as you talk about health, I want to wish yourself and the family all the best in good health for the new year.
Wait, Mr. Check, I received in the mighty name of Jesus, and the same goes to you.
Okay. Yeah, I hope I will get that call before the new year come in.
Which call, Mr. Check?
The call to the good Lord.
Yeah, to glory be to God. I hope so, Mr. Check. I hope.
Yeah, because
we can't wait for tomorrow, because tomorrow not tell for nobody.
Yeah, tomorrow is not promising, Yeah. And yesterday is dead and gone.
That's right, the God that can't come back.
Yeah.
But you go all this power to tomorrow.
That's right. All right. So we want to go to Delvin now, because it's the 31st and it's the last day of the year, and it's Tuesday. So we're supposed to share a last poem for this year.
This year. Okay, Mr. Check. Well, then, Mr. Check, you have a blessed day, and God bless.
Same to you, Miss Betty, and all the best. And thanks for all the prayers, because sometimes I feel the prayer they come down for me, will pray for me.
I know. But that's what we should do. We should be our brother's keeper.
Right. So we want to ask Delvin to share the final poem of the year for 2019. Delvin, because Delvin, today is Tuesday, and it's usually Tuesdays and Thursdays that you share prayer with us and the nation, and it's the last day in the year of 2019. So we want you to share this special poem for today.
All right, I'm very glad to do so.
Okay.
All right, this one that I want to share is entitled "Present Yourself."
Okay.
Because I'm like trying to tell everybody to make resolutions and stuff.
Yes.
But being a resolution and not being present to carry it out, then that's our next story. So
like how Miss Betty me present just now, because so strong and some so jovial and optimistic on the television just now. She came on very strong.
That's who she is. She's
Miss Betty will say I like mess with her, true? Okay. All right, keep it up. Okay, Delvin, let's get the point, then we will bring in Mr. Martinez.
All right, sure. This one is entitled "Present Yourself." Stop being absent from your home, from your family. Stop being absent from your life. If you have a dream, go for it. If you love someone, do more than tell it. Show it. If you need salvation, try Jesus. Whatever the case may be, present yourself. Many times we want things to work out, but not much work is put into it. You want seeds to grow? Plant them. You want clothes clean? Wash them. You want a happy home? Love. Show love. You can only do that if you present yourself. If classes are in session and one does not attend, How then is the concept gotten? Then the expectation is high for there to be a pass. But even Christ presented himself, and temporarily he faced a loss. But the work paid off, as he did not remain stuck. As he did not suck it up and run, he paid the price, laid on the cross. Now the victory is won, because he presented himself. He could have given up as he prayed for the cup to be lifted. Present yourself, even after failure and hurt. Present yourself, for Christ assures us all a second birth.
Yeah, Happy New Year, Happy New Year.
Happy New
Very,
Year,
very-
everybody. We got to be there.
Yeah.
You know, we have to be a part of this. God giving the wheat, we have to learn to knead and bake the bread now.
Yeah.
For us to be a part of this.
And it's all about presenting yourself.
You have to show up, Mr. Seki. Once you don't wake up dead, you know, one way or the other.
And
you have to keep showing up.
I'm talking about this time, Delvi, I want to do something special because it's the 31st. It's the last day in 2019. I was at ta-da. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you Mr. Emmanuel Martinez.
Good morning, Chicky.
Present yourself.
Of course.
You know you had an appointment.
Yes. But I was baffled for the love of God. Why are you ta-da-ta-ta?
Fanfare?
Well, could have used pomp and circumstance.
No man, no worry about it. Here comes the bright thing. I have nothing to do with that. But you know, Delvi shared a great poem just now, Mr.
I know.
Martinez.
I listened to her.
Yeah.
I heard it.
Present yourself.
And you know, it makes all the sense in the world. Present yourself the way I think, say it is, analyze yourself. The way I see it is, be conscious of what you've done, who you are, everything. Because it takes more than just the physical. It takes also the spiritual side and the emotional side.
Be there.
It's a combination, yes. So, but I did like the poem, and I'd like to say Happy New Year to the entire family, to Delvis family. I'd like to wish you all the best. You know, as time goes by, and I always say this, our preferences change. Our preferences for certain things change. There was a time when as soon as I got any place, I wanted to know where the discotheque was. I wanted to know where the minibar was. I wanted to know different things. Now, as soon as, and now I'm close to 60 years old, and all I want is peace around me. All I want is to be in peace with my family, with my friends, with my God, and with myself. I wish you all loads of peace. Peace, the peace of God that brings understanding and respect and everything that is good, because that's what we need, peace. With all my heart, I wish that upon you.
Well, Delvi, your message to the nation before you leave us this morning.
Well, present yourself. You know, God gave us the breath and the gift of life for us to do something in it, Mr. Cheki. If we
Okay.
crawl or run or walk or even roll along in our wheelchair, that, you know, we just keep showing up. You
Right.
know? God is still the God who saved all his children many years ago, and he is still the same God now. You know, so he never give up on we, so I don't think we should be the one to give up.
All right.
So
Well,
just present yourself in this new year.
well, thanks very much, Delvi, and have a good one.
You as well, Mr. Cheki. Have a blessed day.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Well,
Bye.
okay. As we're here this morning, Mr. Martinez will present the weather report after the break because it's already 23 minutes after 7 o'clock. But the Hope Feeding Program, they'll be having a Hope Feeding Program marathon tomorrow, January 1st. What a good way to start, you know. And they will be, how you say, they'll be having a running race, I believe it is. And the route is Dolphin Street, Zion Street, Blackwater Street. It's in this area, the San Lorenzo Boulevard, Northern Highway by the San Martin gas station, and finish at Dolphin Street. and all are asked to participate. It's for male and female. It's 10 to 14 for female and 10 to 14 for males as well. 15 to 19 females and 15 to 19 males as well. And there is prizes as well. They have first, second, and third prizes. First, second, and third prize. They have $30, $25, and $20. It starts at 8 o'clock. It doesn't mean the prize might show what only $30, but it's for the hope, for what you're doing it for. The reason behind it is for the hope feeding program, and their marathon will be held tomorrow. All right, and they'll be always send us these little messages that says rise and shine, and Morna never misses say enjoy last few days of 2019. It's going to be the last teen of our lives, the last teen, because we are in a teen. This lady, she could come up with a lot of things, and somebody say good morning. Chucky just want to know where Uno they play tonight. Stay tuned and you will know, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So folks, let's take our first break of the morning, and we'll be right back after these very important messages.
Take a journey with us to endless possibilities. Our future as a country is now. DigiNet Boost is countrywide. Taking Louise into the future. A nationwide technological evolution. As the most advanced fiber connection, DigiNet Boost is a step forward into a modern world. Louise is powered by DigiNet. DigiNet Boost, now available countrywide.
Six cylinders to pure potential and better performance.
It looks like it vibrates. You think it could be the horsepower?
With a quart of oil and the calibration of the injectors, it will start to get the watchers again on the street.
We take a motor to its optimal level. We speak machine, rush runs, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega & Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
Notice the residents of rural communities in Orange Walk and Corozal districts. If you value your health and your children's health, you will dispose of your garbage only at approved sites. The disposal of garbage at any other location is illegal, and if caught, you can be fined up to $5,000. If you don't get caught, you can still suffer health impacts caused by these illegal sites, because illegal dump sites harbor pests such as rodents, possums, and mosquitoes that carry diseases. These can transmit those diseases to you and your children. In addition, the garbage you throw away illegally can contaminate water bodies near your community, the same water bodies you might use for recreation or other purposes. Only with your help can the Department of Environment ensure that Belize's development is safe for present and future generations. You can also contact your local village councils or Belize Solid Waste Management Authority for more information. The Department of Environment thanks you for your help.
The soup not got no taste. I can't even feed it to my dog. It needs no salt. I don't have no salt. I don't have no money. I wonder when this man I get paid. John! I hope you know that down the street they played no bad picnic.
Mom, you know what? I just came from Miss Mary's house and she said she was renting her extra room on air something.
It's Airbnb, John. Didn't you listen to the BTB Did You Know It ad last week on television?
Okay, Mom, Airbnb. But still, we have an extra room and we could rent for extra cash for my new school books.
That's a good idea, John. We'd have to first register it with the BTB. But I don't have time for that right now. I need salt.
But babe, you know something? John is right, we need money, but we need to get it the correct way. So we need to register the room. I wish I know about this before. Let's go, son. Let's go register the room one time at BTV.
But I need some salt. John! 2 of a kind.
Did you know that if you own or operate a tourist accommodation, such as a room in your home for cash purposes to any guest, local or foreign, regardless of its location in the country, or if you're registered or advertising such room or property with any booking engine or marketing platform such as Airbnb, by law, you must register with the BTB. If you fail to do so, you commit an offense punishable by fine or imprisonment. For further information or assistance, please contact the BTB at licensing@belizetourismboard.org or telephone 227-2420. You can follow us on Facebook too.
The San Ignacio-Santa Elena Bypass project is now complete. The transformation began in 2012, and now residents of the Twin Towns and visitors alike are enjoying the end result. Works include the full pavement of Lamalus Boulevard, along with 2 miles of sidewalks and drainage, LED lighting, and a roundabout at the entrance of Santa Elena. The Twin Towns now boast the longest and widest bridge in Belize, immune to flooding from the occasional rise in water levels of the McCall River. A bypass road was also built linking the new bridge to Joseph Andrews Drive, which was rehabilitated, as well as 1 mile of pavement, a median, and 2 miles of sidewalks and drainage. This was all done to the tune of $34.8 million. But that's not all. The project was extended due to savings from the successful execution and implementation of the initial scope of works. Now over 2 miles of additional roadworks will commence, including George Price Avenue, Liberty Avenue, and the George Price Highway between Three Flags and Hawksworth Bridge. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Everybody wants a clean and healthy family. That's why they purchase the best food products and the cleansing materials. This time, we give you a bigger size of La Costeña products like the mouth-watering fried beans and the pasta sauce. And surely for your clean laundry, we have the breathtaking aroma of Ensueño Max Suavitel. Even your visitors will ask what you clean your floors and restrooms with. And you can boast it is the variety of Pinol products and Sultan Muriatic acid now in 900 milliliters. And much more for the best prices only at German Vega and Sons Imports. We serve you at number 5 San Antonio Road, Orange Walktown. You can even call us at 322-3625 or 322-2672. Or you can even send us a fax at 322-2571 or email us at germanvega@btl.net. German Vega and Sons Limited, because we care for you.
The ongoing technological evolution constantly transforms the way we live our lives. The introduction of our national fiber network creates the opportunity for Belizeans to live the digital lifestyle. Today, Digi is proud to introduce Dana, Belize's first artificially intelligent automated assistant. Dana is the modern customer service experience. Available 24/7, Dana can provide Digi prepaid and postpaid customers with directory information, credit and plan balances, product and promo information, and more. Just talk to Dana. Want to check your credit balance? Ask Dana.
Hey Dana, what's my credit balance?
New Digi promotions? Ask Dana.
Hey Dana, any new Digi promotions?
Dial 113 for directory assistance and dial 119 to talk to Dana. Digi remains committed to introducing the latest in cutting-edge technologies. Transforming Belize, one technology at a time. Try Dana today.
Thank you for calling Digi Customer Service.
Motor 5.0, 4 válvulas por cilindro. Todos quisiéramos una. Como que no agarra, ¿no? Siento como que se le pega el... ¿Balancín? Vamos a darte el aceite que te mereces. Vas a correr como rayo, preciosa.
Los que oímos más allá de las revoluciones, hablamos máquina. Roche-France, poniendo el mundo a funcionar.
Agente autorizado German Vega y Sons. Teléfono 322-3625. Roche-France.
Someone come? Yes, someone coming. Let's go. Sa. 5 cents question of the day. Why you the letter?
Who's a me the letter?
That sign right there, you can't read?
Well, make I tell you something. In this here community, everybody dump here, so me just dump my garbage right here.
So if somebody jump off a bridge, you that do it too?
No, man, no.
You never know that littering is an environmental crime and Department of the Environment can charge you for that?
Why is that a crime?
Because you pollute the same environment you live in, dirtying the same land and water you use. You don't even know that you dumping garbage can make you and your family sick by attracting disease-carrying pests, and the Department of the Environment just to try help we take care of the we environment.
So all of that? Well, now that you put it that way.
Thanks for your 5 cents, brother. That's it, 5 cents question of the day.
This message is brought to you by the Department of the Environment.
The closer you get. Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. I try get in a little mood for tonight, but still try crank up, pa. Like Happy New Year. I know they reach there right now, but between now and tonight, I have to make sure I got it. For the persons who have been sending texts and want to know where Youth Connection Band will be at the Radisson. That's at the Radisson Fort George Hotel in Belize City. And that's for the big countdown tonight. It's the 2020 New Year's Eve at Radisson, and you can get your reservation by calling 223-3333 or WhatsApp 605-5160. It's going to be a great night of party favors, champagne toast at midnight. Then you'll get your breakfast at 4 in the morning. Yeah, nice time to have
breakfast. Where is this?
Radisson.
Breakfast at 4 in the morning?
Yeah, because people at the party.
Yeah, but who wants to eat?
Why not our routine night at Radisson? That's a routine people party, and then the breakfast buffet is there. But that no means that you have to stop party. And I think the jamming culminates around 4 o'clock. Then the breakfast is there for you to.
Are you going to be there?
Yes.
At Fort George?
Yes, that's where we will. That's why I'm saying it, because first we're asking where the band will be tonight. You see, because part of our package where people get from Radisson for this New Year's Eve, they get the package with the room and the fiesta, whatever you call it. The party, the New Year's party, and then they got a breakfast will be served 4 a.m. And then tomorrow, Mr. Tony Herrera and his village council in the beautiful village of Chunush will be having their New Year's party in Chunush. That's with Mr. Tony Herrera and his village council in Chunush. They have their New Year's party tomorrow night, and it's a free dance for everybody there in Chunush.
Mr. Cash is having his in San Hill.
That bash already? That bash on Sunday?
Bash on Sunday?
Me bash on Sunday?
Oh, Christ.
Yeah.
I think that maybe I saw it. Actually, I saw it on the news last night.
I don't know why it's still on the...
I missed it on Channel 7 last night.
Yeah, it was there last night. I saw it too, but maybe they just forget to take it out.
And I didn't notice the date, but I thought that this was this Sunday.
No, it was the 29th. 29th, last Sunday.
But it was Channel 7.
I saw it. Yeah. So tonight, Youth Connection Band at Radisson, and tomorrow will be at Chunush, and then we got some jobs coming up for the weekend. But Mr. Martinez, we don't have much information, but we just want to remind all residents, especially workers, that Social Security will be doing a next adjustment. But when we get more information on that, we'll be sharing that, no?
Yes, I'll be doing that very shortly.
Okay.
But I want to talk about something good, something that is going to light up our hearts and fill our pockets. I want to talk about winning the jackpot. I never win the jackpot. I've had dreams of winning the jackpot. I swear to God I have. I've had dreams where I raked it in so big I retired on it.
Wow. A bigger monkey may rake in then.
Yes.
More want to rake your yard.
And then I advised my entire family about it, and everybody got rich.
So you got a jackpot fever then?
It was a dream. But the numbers don't materialize yet. I could have done it for 2020.
Well, maybe I'll play again this Sunday.
Why?
Maybe I'll play again this Sunday.
Can't beat you right now.
No man, Brad's they pay out the money. Some people can line up earlier, so the man instead of the man jump and plane and go, but the man no go nowhere. If you go on a plane, if you get the money. But the man there right there, you know, I spoke to the chairman of Chunush yesterday. He said that Chunush had the winnings of 80,000. We're just waiting for kettlebells. Hello, good morning, SugarCity Morning Show.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Let us wake up from this dream and let's face reality. You know, the reality is that this death of Mr. Pitillo is very concerning to all Orangekeños. It is, you can see the outright neglect of the hospital authorities not to keep this fellow for observation at least for 24 hours. After finding out that he had broken ribs, you don't know what they have internal damages. You know, so let's get out of this dream and let's face reality. Something needs to be done, right? Something needs to be done, and investigation needs to be carried out. Why he was sent home, right? He was in pain when he was sent home, according to what I heard in the news.
Yep.
And I spoke to his father too, and that's what he mentioned to me, that his son was in pain, right? And even with pain, they sent him home. He would have been kept in observation at least for 24 hours.
Yep.
You know, so I think a thorough investigation needs to be carried out in this hospital system. It's not only in Orange Walk. It appears countrywide where this neglect is going on in our system, right?
Yes.
So let's get out of this dream and face reality, face day-to-day reality, right? What we are living, right? So I think, again, I want to extend my deepest condolences to the Pitillo family, right? And I hope the Minister of Health and the CEO of Health, right, put their boots together and do a thorough investigation of what happened here. Thank you very much.
Carla, hello. Okay, I wanted to wish him happy New Year, but to you, Carla, happy New Year to yourself and your family, and hope everything goes well, you know. But we will be touching on that in a little bit.
Yes, and I have purposefully not condemned nor condoned, because personally, I don't want to believe. Listen to my words. I'm marking my words. I don't want to believe that was the case at the hospital.
But you're not saying it's not so.
I'm not saying it's not so. I don't want to believe it. Because if it is so, I'll be the first to join along with you in demonstrations against the hospital. I'll be the first to put my name down. But I have not ascertained that. I have not. I gather that the man was sent home because he was inebriated. I gather that, and I know that's not a reason to send him home. I know that there's something wrong with the way it was handled by the medical authorities. But like I said, I don't know enough, and I'm going to that's why I requested the chief of staff or the matron or the administrator or somebody to call us or to explain to us what happened. But I realized that was not going to happen because they are not authorized to talk.
But that means
that I will have to go there by myself.
this must get in the ears of the high authorities already and find out that who sent this boy home and put them on the suspension.
The accident happened right in front of us. And from what I gather from the neighbors, that he had been drinking heavily. And that he fell off the scaffold. This happened right in front of where I live. And I spoke to the aunt and I spoke to a number of other people. And they tell me that he got on his bicycle and he went home. Why he did that and why somebody didn't decide to take him, because he said no, he doesn't want any help. When he got home, I get that his mother saw his condition, because obviously with the strain that he was doing riding his bike, he was all of a sudden worse. So when he gets home, he's bad. Remember, all the while he has punctured lungs.
But Mr. Martinez, let me remind you of something as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, somebody shouldn't have that authority for just send home somebody like if they're in no condition. When Josh was sick one time, and I went to the Northern Regional Hospital and I saw that he wasn't getting the attention that he was supposed to get, I had to sign a paper. They said, okay, we are releasing him, and whatever happened, we are responsible. So if that person, they never receive a signature from this gentleman, then they need to answer to that as well. So I believe the authorities at the Northern Regional Hospital should have already checked into that, who had the authority to tell this boy if he go home, or he said that he want to go home by himself. If he may say he want to go home, where's the signature?
Continuing what I was saying, he was taken by his mother to the hospital because he began vomiting blood. He was still in a state of drunkenness because they were doing the second floor. Okay? This is what I gather. I don't know what happened there. But regardless if the man was drunk, I agree. But the doctor, how is it that the doctor did not keep him for observation? If the man fell off the scaffold and is vomiting blood, for God's sake, he has internal hemorrhage. He has internal hemorrhage. Any doctor with a little bit of common sense is going to diagnose that quickly. I can recall when my brother was at the hospital, Raul. Raul was all of a sudden gasping for breath, 7 o'clock in the morning, a Sunday morning, and he's like, okay, and he has the oxygen at full blast, and his fingertips are purple, and his toes are purple. And when I got there, I looked at him and I said, this is a lack of oxygen. He's not getting good oxygen circulating in his body. And the female doctor, without having to mention him, no, he has an infection. I said, in my infection, my diarrhea. Let me tell you something. This man has circulation problems. Don't you see that he's gasping for breath? He said, but that's typical.
What?
You know what I did? I took him out of the hospital. And I took him to Korea. Because Dr. Korea was alive. And when Dr. Korea got there, himself was diagnosing him wrong. It's not until Dr. Barbosa comes in and says, but this man has had a heart attack. Half of his heart not work no more.
What?
I go like, not that I want to hear it, but that begins to explain the reason why this man is purple. So, and listen to this. What is your blood level? and took out blood. It was 18.
What?
18. Should they take out blood? In a middle mind, I go like, but if they take out blood, it's going to be less pressure on the heart, but less oxygen. He already gasping for breath because blood carries oxygen. So if they take away 20% of his blood, that means that he'll be receiving 20% less oxygen.
You start getting weak. You start getting weaker.
Common sense. The doctor says, no, but we have to do it. Well, upon doing it, he died.
When the minute take out the blood?
I could have carried this someplace, But common sense tells you. I'm a very lucid thinker when it comes to other people lose it. I like to think straight when I in a problems like that. But if I were him, I would have told the doctor, but doctor, I am spitting out blood, I'm vomiting blood. I'm hurting inside. How will you send me home? And the family too that went back home. Why, man? What about his job? Do they have insurance?
Are they paying Social Security?
And they getting paying social? Well, that's a part-time job. That wouldn't be paying Social Security. I think he's a part-time worker. Okay. Because they were doing the paseado.
I think catch and kill, no?
Catch and kill the job.
But then, if
but they should be having general risk
supervision there as well, because
risk insurance.
Yeah, if this person were drinking heavily, they must have a supervisor on the site. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, sir.
They have rules and regulations when you're working at heights. After 15 feet or 10 feet, a person needs to wear a body harness, right? On all constructions, but we're not applying that law here in Belize.
Yep.
Right? You need to wear helmets, you need to wear body.
You need to buy insurance.
You need to, no matter what construction you are.
You need to buy insurance as well for your workers.
You need to pay insurance, right? But we're not applying this thing in our countrymen, right? Where is the Social Security? Social Security need to have field officers, and wherever they have construction, they need to go visit and see the conditions with where these people are working. Not only in big industries as BSI or all around the place, right?
Big companies.
So they need to go to all big construction companies and see that they are doing what they need to do.
I agree with you.
If this person had a body harness and he falls, even if they claim he was drunk, all right? If they claim he was drunk and he falls and he has a body harness, he wouldn't get damaged as much as he got damaged, right? That would save lives, right? And I think the Social Security need to see that these people implement the laws, because it's a law. It's in a law book, right? Health and safety for your workers. You need to do that, right?
Yep.
So I think we're growing, but we're growing at a very slow pace, right? We need to grow more at a faster pace, and that will save lives.
Yeah, we need to
Thank
step
you,
up.
and have a happy new year.
Same to you, family, sir. Yeah, but what I was saying, they must have a supervisor on the site. So if they claim that this boy made a drink, why they are making go up there if they drink? They must have, why give him work? Why you go up there? I know you don't know, but I'm just saying. And
all I know is that they were working late. I saw people with lamps, and I'll pass the evening time in other words, with lamps.
So they don't got the halogens that all light up in at the site?
Well, they were working a little bit late.
But
I saw it about 8:30. It was about 8:30.
At night?
Yes.
So that happened at night then?
Well, I don't know what time the accident happened, but I do know that there were people working on the site late at night. Or it could be that there were the officers who were there checking to see,
the conditions,
the conditions of and checking where it happened, because apparently that person had already died, so they went in. I opened my window and I saw the red and blue and the red and blue and I opened my window and I looked out and I realized that they were coming from the building. Again, I thought it was a thief or something in that area, but little did I know that somebody had lost his life there.
Yeah. Okay.
But again,
yeah,
I do believe that there should be, for the projects like these, Water Board would insist in having the contractor do contractors all risk insurance.
Yep. Well, let's hope they got it. But I like what the caller said that the Social Security Board need to check on a site, or who's responsible for that.
That would not be the Social Security.
Or who's responsible for that? Some building.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Think about it. Our system does not provide for it, very simply because we don't have the standards.
True.
In other words, we only have security standards. I think, or recently we passed a bill, the occupational safety hazard OSHA bill, and I don't think that we even have anything else as a standard, a mandatory standard, because even if it were a standard, it's a voluntary standard. You don't have to comply with it. But which are things which, as we grow...
I take it all piece or whatever. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Martinez. Good morning, Mr. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, sir.
Oye, nosotros tuvimos un problema en las cosas del hospital.
Ajá.
Yo llevé a mi señora allá con una pequeña infección. Entonces, allá se infectó su pie el día del Garifuna. Y no vino el doctor, y entonces no quería que yo lo sacara del hospital. Y lo que iban a hacer cuando iba a venir el doctor Bush, el jueves le iban a quitarle su pie.
¿Ah?
What?
Le iban a quitarle su pie. Entonces nosotros forzamos que llevar en la cosa para salir, llevarlo allá con el señor Robert. Allá le salvaron su pie, solo le cortaron un dedo. El hospital de Corozal, el policlínico, está bien precioso, está de frente, pero el baño de las señoras es un desastre. No hay shower, sacas agua de allá de la orilla de la pared porque está quebrado, es una cosa.
Wow.
¿Cómo te dijera? El policlínico está precioso, pero adentro es un desastre. Si no hubiéramos
¿por qué es un desastre?
de la señora para ir con mi cadáver, la señora había perdido su pie. Cuando venga Bush, yo ya le su pie se acabó. Nosotros no nos sentimos conformes cómo está la cosa en Corozal. Ya acabamos el año, Caledonia no consiguió nada y toda la cosa, tuvimos una mala, no tuvimos záfara, no tenemos nada, no vino el subsidio para el agricultor.
Ustedes contesten.
And we will take a break. We'll take our 8 o'clock break. Folks, remember Miss Irene have her Hope Feeding program, and they will be doing a marathon tomorrow right here in Trail Farm, Blackwater Creek area. It starts from 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. The route will be Dolphin Street, Zion Street, Blackwater Street, San Lorenzo Boulevard, the Northern Highway, San Martin Street, and it will finish back at Dolphin Street. Miss Irene, text me your number so I could tell people, make them call you who wants to sign up. All right, just text me your number at 600-5769 so I can share your number. On that note, we take a break.
Take a break.
My fellow Belizeans, the wheel of history turns, and a new year a new decade is born under the bright fresco of Belizean colors. I join you as together we reflect on this ritual passage, how from age to age it marks the continuing advance of humanity in general and our Belize in particular. We therefore are justly grateful for the many blessings blanketing our homeland. We are so young a nation, so varied a people, so open an economy, and yet we persist as a tranquil haven. We are secure in our social harmony, our free market, our democratic compact. It is the basis on which we go forward, certain that the end of a good decade marks the coming of a better one. 2019's advances, then, fill us with optimism, and the UN's most recent Human Development Report highlights our achievements. It confirms Belize's steady stride in key measures of progress, such as life expectancy, years of schooling, and average national income. We are defying both size and vulnerability in our forward march to a better life for all our citizens. Of course, the overall positive nature of 2019 did not come without some short-term setbacks. Though we were spared the ravages of hurricanes, the effects of climate change brought upon us a severe drought. This despoiled crops and livestock, with losses recorded in the tens of millions. Climate change, too, is responsible for the deluge of sargassum that, for months, blighted our beaches and temporarily devalued our tourism offerings. Notwithstanding all this, and powered by stellar first quarter growth of 5.2%, the economy still managed a respectable expansion of 1.2% through the first 3 quarters of the year. For my administration, what brings to life these numbers are the 5,600 new jobs created in just the 6 months between April and September of this year. If annualized, this would suggest over 11,000 new jobs in 2019 alone. This pace of job creation is truly remarkable, and so astounding is it that an estimated 100 Teneja through Shunush and Copperbank, and including 2 new wide-span bridges. Second, linking the George Price Highway at mile 31 to the Hummingbird Highway, involving 5 bridges. And third, accessing the future tourism hub of Caracol from the twin towns of San Ignacio and Santa Elena. Together, the 140 miles and 10 bridges of the combined coastal, Caracol, and Sarteneja roads will represent expenditure of $240 million. This will serve as a mainspring for massive private sector investment and jobs. And we must add to the mix the almost completed Airport Link Road, the ongoing resurfacing of the Philip Golson Highway, the completion of the George Price Highway upgrade from Belmopan to Santa Elena, and the coming rehabilitation of the road from San Ignacio to Benquevejo del Carmen. I say again, our infrastructure drive is panoramic, nothing short of spectacular, and unmatched in the history of our country. Historians, citizens yet unborn, will look back at this era with wonderment, amazed at the boldness and breadth of our administration's public works program. It is a program that in a single decade, with capital allocations of over $1.5 billion, has overtopped the whole of the previous 5 decades, 50 full years. Constructing this national infrastructure backbone has not come at the cost of contributions to human capital. Our investments in education, will also command the notice of posterity, especially our recent focus on digital learning. Pro Futuro, the innovative tablet-based primary school program, will be aggressively expanded in the new year from its current base of 11 schools. And the 3,000 secondary school students enrolled in DigiLearn, benefiting from new laptops and a cloud-stationed curriculum, serve as the pioneers for the 30,000 of their peers that will ultimately join the initiative. This revolution in education is complemented by generous subsidy grants that have already produced a 25% leap in secondary school transition rates. Truly, we are on the road to excellence in Belizean education. And investing in our people will be further nourished by another tranche of World Bank financed social protection measures. $50 million will be divided in two, $25 million to assist our most vulnerable citizens and $25 million to support the agricultural sector, especially the small farmers. Next year's rapid recovery from the climate change-induced hurdles of 2019 will, we expect, be led by the growth catalyst of our generation, tourism. Belize already has the most diversified international airlift in the region. That is why, despite the fallout from Sargassum, overnight tourism at the end of November was still up 2.9% over 2018. And in 2020, these increased flows will keep escalating as we initiate a new air service between London and Belize and direct flights from Washington, D.C. and New York City. Beyond tourism, 2020 will also bring the first genuine opportunity to market and sell Belizean exports to the expansive Taiwanese market of 23 million consumers. Perhaps the one toad in our garden is the ugliness of our citizen security challenge. Of course, the causes of this plague are manifold, but we must never give up. We must never exhaust the thinking, action, and innovation needed to fight back. We have a will to overcome, and in the new year, we're going to make a reinforced push. The police department will be staffed and funded at historic levels, and in this all-out fight against crime, we will enlist and deploy every available tool of technology and artificial intelligence. These include state-of-the-art cameras with facial and license plate recognition capacity, mounted all over, but particularly in critical hotspot locations. And so now, our scaled-up, strengthened, and leadership-enhanced law enforcement agencies are determined to prevail and bring peace to our neighborhoods. In all areas of governance and national endeavor, then, this administration has tried and will continue to shed the business-as-usual approach. Consider as only one example the brilliance of the Natural Resources Ministry's Mobile Outreach Initiative. In just a few short months, this has resolved no less than 3,000 land-related problem cases. This can-do spirit, this devotion to hard work and creative thinking is not just in the public sector. It is an irrepressible current flowing all across our land. That is why even our very young students are excelling now at new things, such as robotics. It is why our tenacious junior volleyballers achieved regional glory in Costa Rica. It is why so many of our lodges, resorts, and tourism hotels are global award winners. And it is why success abounds in so many other sectors of our society. These storylines and so many other Belizean distinctions are the bedrock for the unalterable optimism we as a people all feel. And so, I am utterly confident of the spring in our step with which we enter 2020. I therefore end this address by expressing my sincere gratitude to each of you for the privilege of public service, for allowing me to participate in the great flowering of our society, the great maturation of our democracy. And I thank you most of all for giving me the certainty that this democracy will always be burnished by the people who will safeguard and expand every one of the many games we have achieved together since 2008. Happy New Year, Belize, and God bless our native land. I thank you.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. I saw the Prime Minister there delivering his New Year's speech, you know.
And I've been trying to download it, but I haven't had. Rahim, can you send me a link to that?
Yeah. And then, but apart from that, when the Prime Minister talk about 2020, it takes everybody back to Sunday. Sunday. I tell you, I talked to a gentleman yesterday in Corozal. He said in a Lee village where almost 80 people live, and everybody at Lee village in one community.
You know, I'm glad for that.
Nejo?
I'm glad when because life has a way. Things done hard already. And all of a sudden you're pumping so many millions of dollars back into the economy.
But if it's true, yeah.
Huh?
And
no joke with China get, licking with China get, you know.
Yeah. Well, I'm about time, you know.
I will not reveal the amount because the year is up.
But you know the down here.
But they're not down here either. The number they're way up here. All right? In excess of 20 million. That's the story that goes out. That's circulating, ascarding, like what Creole say, to one of the big sellers.
Yeah, well,
and that is a big blow.
Well, the man no catch no plane around no way with you.
No.
He don't catch no
plane.
The man they pay.
They're right here.
And they pay.
It might take a little time for pay everybody, but believe me, everybody's gonna get paid. That was
a big lick.
That was a big lick.
Yeah, but like you say, happy for the people, man. And it's good
I'm
for them.
I'm wondering why is it that the Fantasy 5 PR manager was talking on behalf.
I think he
is Brad own Fantasy 5 too?
Yeah, he works. Yeah.
Yes. So that means then that that they've been raking in all the while.
Yep.
Very simply.
Yeah. So.
Like they would say, every fat foul guy is Sunday.
And that Sunday I come. That Sunday I reach.
That's how they came.
Yeah, and I'm up on Sunday too. Because sometimes I say, every fat foul guy is Sunday, somebody from Friday they jump the foul. But this one here, he wait until Sunday, come in Sunday, and happy for everybody.
I'm glad for the people of Belize.
Yeah. I never really win because I never buy.
I never win. I never really win, or I never win, period.
Yeah.
But I never. I'm glad for the people. Mind you, that don't means that I don't get me leave start. I get me leave start.
You get a leave brush.
I get me leave brush. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, well, you could start to save up for the wedding, you come and Cynthia say, you ready? Start to get things together at one time. But like you said, it's good for the economy as well, because there is finances that is pumped back into the community. You know, because we saw over the Christmas holidays, especially 24th of December, Papa, lot of people was shopping. People may they buy, money may they spend. I don't know where they get the money from, but money may they spend. So we're glad them people win and money in the community. Now, I have a good New Year's because I went to a chicken place last night and that lady couldn't serve the amount of chicken when people want buy. People they buy $40 chicken, $60 chicken, $25 chicken.
It's showing. It's a big pump in the Belizean economy, you know. Like I said, I don't know 100,000 or even 2 million or nothing like that. It's big money. Big money. And I'm glad for the Belizean people.
Yeah. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
And when you said maybe back then, don't know who said maybe the number might play.
You want to play again this Sunday? What you go?
Brad, buy. Huh?
Tighten up. And if you go buy the number, they have to sell you the number. Yeah. But this Sunday,
even if you make mistake, the way I see it, with 2020, and your dream come out 2220, you're gonna be still whap it.
Yeah, because I drop on the third prize.
That gone on third prize, 2220. So the way I see it, it was meant for the Belizean people.
Yeah, and apart from the jackpot, people win the lottery too, you know. Because some people never buy the whole jackpot, they buy the lottery, so they win the lottery too.
Some people bought 20.
Yeah, some people bought 20.
And some people buy 20 R2. I think that one individual was
yeah, you never make it because he said he shift wrong number.
R2 and 2019 and by 2020.
Yeah.
Sometimes we forget the obvious, you know. We like forget the obvious. If you buy one number for the following year, what is the year? It's 2020. Well, no, we contort it, we change it, we do this, we do the other, and then we forget the obvious. 2020. Very simple.
That's it.
That's it. 2020. Yep. I don't recall that happening in my 58 years.
And that's not a confusing number, not you 2020?
No.
Easy to remember.
I think that the last time that happened was, I think that when the year play, but yes, the year plays, but not a week, 2 days before the year begins.
I never got so big like this one.
You understand me? Yes, the year plays maybe June or July. It would play 2019 would play or something like that. But the rate that the immediacy, the closeness of the date. We're going into 2020 in 12 plus 4, 16 hours time.
Yeah.
In 16 hours time, we done that at 2020. You know?
Then only the rake when people winning about they rake out the man bank account. Rake out. You know?
And that's he has. If he, it's just one of the things. When you go into lottery, you have to be prepared.
Yeah.
Prepared to face all of this.
And decide how much you can sell. So I say, well, if I got 5 million for payout, and then my machines they don't sell up to that, then I have to say, well, I have to slow down because I can't go over that.
But then sometimes they're greedy.
Yeah, sometimes sell, man,
sell. Yes.
I just see so much people win. Just imagine that 2020 never play. How much he may win?
Exactly.
You understand? So it goes both ways.
Those are the winnings that have accumulated over the years.
Yes, correct.
Huh? Lottery make money or no?
You make money. Yes, I tell you, a piece of paper you give people. A piece of paper and you collect. When the people don't win, you collect. And the next day...
I wish Belizeans would get into the job of selling lottery.
Well, it's standard right now, you know.
Not selling lottery like the actual sellers, you know, but the big guys behind it.
Yeah.
But we begin to have get the benefit of the, because all the big bucks are concentrating into some people's hands.
Yeah. Well, the tender is out there right now, no?
Mind you, this seems to be like a worldwide trend. You go to Boston. Who got the lottery? China. You go to Wayne, who got the lottery? China.
Yeah, true.
You go to Wayne, then New York, who got the lottery? China. Just the way it is. They like to take the risks.
Yeah.
Because they know there's big money in it. There's big money in it.
What right now it's eight. Right now is 8:21. But how much more hours we got to reach 5 o'clock? To reach 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock?
Yeah. Because remember today, 5 o'clock today is the deadline for all constituency standard bearer to send in the name of their delegates.
Have there been people who have not been?
Well, I'm not sure of that, but today is the deadline. So,
I
believe by now
has already done that.
Yeah, I believe by now everybody has sent in that, and
I wouldn't run the risk of.
No, and of course, if they're not sending the name, the secretariat will be behind them to make sure. Hey, remember the deadline is here.
Daddy Rain will catch this.
And then
upset me.
They shouldn't take so long, and they shouldn't have no trouble. I say, hey, I can't get this or I can't get that, because it's pretty easy for you to select your delegates, because it's not done in a election by itself. So we say, okay, these are my persons. But by now, I believe everyone is in. So congratulations to all the 31 constituencies in the country of the United Democratic Party for doing so and getting your delegates registered and have that entry ready.
I'd like to say, send best regards to my good friend, Mr. Dudley Sutherland.
Yeah.
He knows why.
All right. So, part today, well, like you rightly say, names are in already for the delegates. This convention comes up in February, and the big general election comes up sometime November of 2020. So let's take our final break of the morning, and we will be right back to wrap up today. And we are saying Happy New Year. So Martinez is singing one da 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 da. Cause he know the words and he understand it. I don't know the words, I don't understand it, but he has sing it. So when I take a break, I'll be right back. Don't say anything. Let's go on a break.
Get to their destination quickly. When citizens are able to travel without frustration and undue hurdles, everyone benefits as well. The government of Belize is happy to announce the imminent upgrades to the Carazal-Sartaneja Road. 27 miles of road will be upgraded to paved standards and will include the replacement of 2 ferries with new bridges.
Why is it that we're going to invest in Sartaneja? Why is it that we have to take $50 million to invest in an area where we do not have a political directorate? We believe that as a government, we have to provide a service to all Belizeans.
Well, this for the village of Shunosh is a big advantage both ways. Sometimes when we got sickness, we got people sick at the clinic there, women. When we reach at the ferry, can't pass, 45 minutes have to wait. So now this road will benefit whole village, Sartaneja and Copper Bank. I'm part of Progreso too. Well, it's really important for us.
I know that our village is not so much developed with tourism because it's a remote village. And for that reason, we don't have a lot of tourism over there. But now with this upgrading of the road and the pavement of the road, I believe and I think that it will be much beneficial for us and for everybody.
More for Belizeans, more for Belize. The government of Belize. Moving Belize forward.
have an 8-cylinder powerful engine disguised as an aluminum alloy that spins at 8,000 revolutions per minute.
Goes like this. You think it's a turbo?
No, with a cleaning of injectors and a change of oil, you will run more efficient, my friend.
For those who understand the engine like it talks to you, we speak machine. Rush France, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega & Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
The sunny days are here, and whether it's for a picnic or in your kitchen, you need the meat. Gillette's Meat Shop proudly offers a variety of juicy cuts such as processed meats, ham, bacon, salami, longaniza, and sugar cure ham, just to mention a few. Enjoy our meats in beef, pork, and mutton. So for that healthy cut your family enjoys, visit us at number 18 San Antonio Road in Orange Walk from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 12:30 and 3 to 5 p.m. Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Place your orders at 322-3486 or 322-2175 or even 610-4061. Send us an email at derekgillett31@gmail.com. Gillette's Meat Shop, fresh and processed meats.
Ay, qué rico.
Yes, come in. Why, Sean?
Joe.
Long time no see. How's everything?
Everything is good, man. What's the latest with you?
Man, everything is good. Business is flowing. I can't complain. As a matter of fact, I'm working on a new project. Thank God you're here. Let me show you the plans. Alright? These are the plans for my 5-bedroom, fully furnished apartment complex. When I tell you fully furnished, AC, hot and cold, Wi-Fi, you name it, I have it. Right? And I want to market this on Airbnb.
All sounds nice, but have you started your paperwork already?
Which paperwork?
Joe, don't tell me you don't know. For you to market or rent any type of rooms, you have to register with the BTB, bro. It's in the law book.
Wow, really, Sean? I never know that. You know what? I finished all of my work for today. Make we go to BTB one time, go deal with this paperwork, and then after that, go take on Lee 1 too.
Alright, cause I thirsty, but make we go to BTB first.
Make we go.
Did you know that if you own or operate a tourist accommodation, such as a room in your home for cash purposes to any guest, local or foreign, regardless of its location in the country, or if you're registered or advertising such room or property with any booking engine or marketing platform such as Airbnb, by law, you must register with the BTB. If you fail to do so, you commit an offense punishable by fine or imprisonment. For further information or assistance, please contact the BTB at licensing@belizetourismboard.org or telephone 227-2420. You can follow us on Facebook too.
The Philip Goldson Highway between Belize City and the Philip Goldson International Airport is getting a major facelift to the tune of $31.5 million. Section B of the highway upgrading project between Haulover Bridge and the Buttonwood Bay Boulevard roundabout is underway at an investment of $21 million. Works consist of the full rehabilitation of the road to paved standard, which includes the widening of the road to 4 lanes, lined sidewalks and drains, wide shoulders, median, and parking plus a bus lane at designated sections of the road. LED road lighting will be installed along with road safety features such as signs, reflectors, and road markings. The project will also facilitate in the improvement of underground infrastructure for the public utility companies. The Government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Bienvenidos de vuelta al Sugar City Morning Show. Este es el último show para el año. Pues, ¿qué más nos queda sino tratarlo como es? El show que cuando podemos... En realidad, nadie quiere estar escuchando cosas o discutiendo cosas severamente serias hoy. Hoy se presta para el regocijo. Hoy se presta para parrandear. ¿No es cierto? Hoy se presta para parrandear. Versus la Navidad, cuando ya es más un asunto casero. Es un asunto familiar. Pero Año Nuevo, por una razón u otra, hay de todo. En el primer lugar, hay cohetes que hasta dejan a los pobres perros corriendo por su propia vida. Por su propia vida. Hay tanta dinamita explotando a esa hora que el pueblo se cubre con una nube de humo. Y todo lo que ves es humo y la luz ocasional de la explosión de una bombita. Yo creo que este año, hoy por la noche, no va a haber excepción. No va a haber excepción. Y va a haber, a menos de que continúe la lluvia, yo lo cual lo dudo. Pero ahora voy a darles el reporte del estado del tiempo para que sepan cómo vamos a ir, o cómo vamos a ir durante el curso del día. Hoy se espera condiciones relativamente húmedas e inestables. Para las siguientes 24 horas, periodos de nubosidad con algunos chubascos o tronadas aisladas desarrollándose por la área de la costa hoy por la mañana, luego en el interior del país hoy por la tarde y luego disminuyendo por la noche. Así que muy probable que por la noche pues ya no tengamos. Sin embargo, como muchas veces tenemos pues hay ciertas condiciones que no se pueden pronosticar. Simplemente no se pueden pronosticar. Y a veces cuando pronosticamos que no va a llover por la noche, pues todo se atrasa. No llueve por la mañana, pero llueve por la tarde y luego entonces continúa lloviendo por la noche. Así que existe una posibilidad pequeña que llueva, pero esperemos de que no llueva, ¿ok? Porque ya va a bajar hasta el sur, y la lluvia, y ya luego entonces entran los vientos del este-noreste, 5 a 15 nudos, el estado del mar casi inmóvil, temperaturas en el interior 86 como una máxima, 70 como una mínima, colinas 78 como una máxima y 65 como una mínima. El sol salió hoy 6:23 y se oculta a las 5:28. La luna de igual forma sale hoy a las 10:30 y se oculta a las 10:24. Pero hoy tendremos buen tiempo. Rápidamente para consultar el pronóstico para miércoles, jueves, viernes. Miércoles, buen tiempo, con chubascos aislados, si es que tenemos chubascos aislados. Los vientos del este 5 a 10 nudos. Dense cuenta de que los vientos vienen del este, no del noreste. Así que, ¿qué podemos esperar? Vientos del este fuerte, pero no hay frío por decir. Está algo fresquito, pero no es frío. El jueves, vientos de 10 a 20 nudos, proveniendo del este-sudeste, que es lo típico para por decir, febrero y marzo, con temperaturas en el interior de 91 como una máxima, a subir la temperatura, y 73 como una mínima. Viernes, 15 a 20 nudos, vientos del sudeste. En el interior, 90 como una máxima y 73, no, el calor. Y luego el sábado, variables, con algunos chubascos y tronadas. Es cuando empieza a llegar otro frente de frío. 86 en el interior y 70 como una mínima. Ya luego entonces el domingo, el lunes, ya hay un descenso de temperatura. No tan fuerte, pero un descenso, sin embargo. Ahora, hoy por la noche, pues no vamos a tener, se espera que no tengamos lluvia, así que lo que vamos a tener es mucha explosión. Y cuídense mucho, que eso les puede también lastimar, les puede hacer daño. No tomen libertades con esto. Eso creo que ustedes ya lo saben. Yo creo que hay ciertas personas que se han visto lastimar, que les tiran el cohete del pie, y eso puede hacerte daño rápido, fuertemente. Pues, ¿qué más nos toca sino decirles que tengan un feliz año? Si vas a la iglesia, pues te deseo todo lo mejor. Ya más luego vas a la discoteca o vas con los amigos a parrandear, como sea el caso. Pero el punto es que te cuides mucho. Pero ¿qué más nos queda sino decirles, hey, tengan un feliz año nuevo. Feliz año nuevo a todos. De corazón lo que les deseo a todos ustedes. Y todo lo mejor. Lo merecemos. Lo hemos trabajado. No sé si Chequi quiere también agregarle.
Well, today what I would like to say, it's New Year's Eve and we are getting ready to close the show for this morning. I would like to, before I go on my parting word for this morning, I'd like to remind everyone of the Hope Feeding Program marathon, that running marathon they will be having tomorrow, right here in Orange Walk. The route is Dolphin Street, Zion Street, Blackwater Street, San Lorenzo Boulevard, up to the Northern Highway into San Martin Street and finishing at Dolphin Street. It starts 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. They have different categories from female from 10 to 14, males the same thing, and male 15 to 19, female 15 to 19, and the same thing with males 15 to 19. They have prizes first, second, and third place for female and for male. It starts at 8 o'clock. Get in touch with Miss Irene and support a very worthy cause. Also tomorrow, passing through Orange Walk is the New Year cycling race. The ladies one will leave off from in front of the town council around 9:30 in the morning, and the big race will be moving on from the northern border. So we invite you to come out and watch it as well. It's a good race. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like the kickoff of the cycling season as well. And we want to wish everyone the very best. Hopeful that we can continue serving you next year again as we did this year, and hope that we can do better. Hope we have a lot more to give away. Mm-hmm. I want to wish. Go ahead. I like to wish everyone the best and stay safe, especially the ones that will be working on the new highway, which will run from Corozal to Sarteneja. That's a little income for persons living in the area and other parts of the country as well, because there is persons coming from all over the country to work on that project as well. Ask you to, keep it fair, take care of yourself, play it safe, and then people will live around the area, cook on leave food and come out and bring out on the tent and make on leave money as well. Tonight Youth Connection Band will be at the Radisson. It starts from 9 o'clock in the night. We got Youth Connection Band. We have a DJ, Gil Harris 7 will be there as well. Want to invite you all to come out, party favors, breakfast at 4 o'clock in the morning. Then tomorrow, Mr. Tony Herrera, along with the Village Council of Chunush will be having their New Year dance for the village. It's free for everyone. You're invited. It starts from 9 o'clock in the night. U Connection Band will be there as well. When we talk about driving this year, make us slow down on the halogen lights, make us slow down on the drinking and driving, texting and driving, motorcycle without casco. Make us take care of ourselves. It's for our safety. I want to say good morning once again to one and all the best for 2020.
If you hear the Love FM and all those radio stations will be blasting one song. That song is Auld Lang Syne. And it's not easy to understand what the song is saying because it's sung in Scottish or Old Scots, if you ask me. And it's a poem, originally a poem written by Robert Burns, but it was written close to 300 years ago, 1788, something like that.
Wow.
Or 200 other years. And it was set to the tune of a traditional folk song. Again, a Scottish song. But it has been, it is well known in many countries, and especially in the English-speaking world. Its traditional use being to bid farewell to the old year at the stroke of midnight on New Year's Eve. By extension, obviously, it is also sung at funerals and graduations and as a farewell or ending to other occasions. The international scouting movement, by the way, in many countries use it to close jamborees and so forth. The poems, title may be translated into standard English as Auld Lang Syne, if you don't understand what Auld Lang Syne means, or long ago.
Okay.
Okay, very
long
simple.
Ago.
Okay, so when you hear the song, you know that it's what it's saying, or days gone by, or old times.
Days are
okay.
golden days.
Consequently, for Auld Lang Syne, as it appears in the first line of the chorus, might be loosely translated as "for the sake of old times, let's have a cup of beer, my Joe." In other words, oi, for the sake of old times, let's take a little drink. That's what it's saying. Okay? The phrase is, let me just quickly go to the lyrics. Should old acquaintance be forgot? Should old acquaintances be forgotten and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot at Auld Lang Syne? For Auld Lang Syne, my Joe, for Auld Lang Syne. In other words, for good old days. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for Auld Lang Syne. Kindness, well, you take it as, you take it for whatever you want. So, and surely you'll be your pint stoop, and surely I'll be mine, and we'll take a cup of kindness yet for Auld Lang Syne. In other words, you bring I'll be your cup, I'll be my cup, and you'll be yours. Okay, but it's a song that all it does is reminisce and say, hey, let's have a drink for old time's sake. That's all it's saying. Okay?
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's exactly 9:45. I'd like to take this opportunity again to saludarles and to wish you all the best for the coming year. Muchas gracias por su audiencia. Muchas gracias por todo lo que su participación durante el show, durante el Christmas Extravaganza, durante todo lo que hemos tenido de Gaspar Vega special shows. Muchas gracias a todos ustedes. Nos vemos, primeramente Dios, el siguiente año, el jueves. Primero Dios. Nos vemos.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Happy New Year.